It's 5:22 p.m. Thursday, April 8th, 2021. The reason 5:22, 22 is very strong. What they call what I call the devil elders number, or some people call the devil masters. I don't believe in masters or slaves. But the devil elders number of the number 2, which is compassion, it's understanding, it's harmony, it's coming together, bringing things together. 5 is physical movement. And that's what's going on with me. Some of the people I'm with, but again, most of them are waiting until I finally get out of this damn body. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this quick video is I told you that I was looking at opening up an account on Odysee and Stratus. And Stratus isn't ready yet, but Odysee is, and I've got an account on there. It's called Creation's Purge. There's a creation, apostrophe S, and then purge is just written as one title. You know, they say no spaces or anything, so that's how they want it, that's how they get it. It's their setup. Let me say, excuse me, this just my body being stupid. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff to talk about that's current, and I can't do it on YouTube because what I have to say they're not going to like, especially about them. This alphabet company, they're going to be broken up into a monopoly. Facebook is going to be literally ripped apart, destroyed. They're going to be sunk. And Twitter, they're going to be destroyed also. So, you know, when does it happen? Might happen before, but it's definitely going to happen after I finally get out of this body. Anywho, there's a lot to talk about. I had to flood the channel with the DNAICUC stuff because there's going to be more and more and more and more people coming to the website. And I need to crank up. When I say I need to, I'm seeing it. I know it's going to happen. I'm going to be cranking up a lot of people very soon. You go to the website, you look at the prices, you say, wow, it's not $50, it's not $100. No, it's very expensive. It's not thousands of dollars, but it's expensive. I'm stronger right now than I've been in a long time. And I keep getting stronger, and we're still going to be closed for a couple of months. So by the time Deanna's back at it again, you know, ready to work, it's going to be pretty strong, pretty heavy. That's why I said that if you would, if you're thinking about getting a consultation and you have the money for it, go ahead and just send in a request. You're not going to get written back. You're not going to get a reply. What Deanna does is send invoices, but she's not going to send an invoice until after she comes home. But there's going to be a lot of people on there. I've been doing this for years and years and years, and this body's closer to death than it's been yet. However, it doesn't matter. When you're out of your body, that's when you're the strongest, and there's not much left in here. There's just enough to, unfortunately, keep the damn body going. You'll notice when I do consults, I'm a little happier and more cheerful than when I'm in video mode, you know, doing these videos. Some of these older videos, I really enjoy them, and I still enjoy them now. But the closer I am to getting out of here, especially after everything I've gone through, including after everything I've put myself through, I'm getting more serious, and I'm also getting pissed. On another note, the video I recently put out about animal essence taking over running your lives, within, depending on where you live, between 24 to 36 hours after I put that video out, this source enhanced, original first being source enhanced human essence beings, they came right back, started coming back from, and some of them from different groups, a certain amount from this planet, from that planet. There's over 8 trillion planets with life on them. And each one of these planets has about 1,000 of these beings, had about 1,000 of these beings around that planet running lives. That'll give you an idea how many there are. Well, the best I can see right now, today, is no more. It's hard for me to see everything on the other side when something wants to hide. As soon as something starts moving, I see frequencies in action, I get attracted to it, I can see it. But when it stays behind something, it doesn't move, it can be hard for me to see. Now, the source field everywhere, that's part of me. So that helps me see. And according to him, he can't see any of these beings left anywhere. So whatever, if there are some left, and there might be little ones here and there, none of them have come back since I last went out and went after them. I did it in about 3 or 4 shots, and I can't find any of them. Where do you think the original angels went? It took me over a year to get rid of them, except for a few good ones, and I cranked them all up, and they're all doing really well. They're helping people instead of being jerks. Remember, the original angels, they were the original first being halves, the male and female halves of the original first being. They were their servants. So, anyway, getting away from topic there. So anyway, animal essence is back in control. There was human essence. Human essence is wonderful, beautiful stuff. But they're also usually, not always, but usually the easiest for the original first being male and female to corrupt. And some of them have lost it. They're arrogant and everything else, you know. Well, I had a bunch of them coming in. Still, every once in a while, there's one inside a body. The body dies and they come out. As that happens, I'm continually 3 to 5 times a day on average. I find them. I look at them. If they're a problem, I'll delete them. If not, I take them, freeze them, and store them. I have huge storage dimension that's inside my head, just right behind here. There's a huge, like an opening that's got an energy field in it. It's my energy. If anything goes through it and it's not protecting my energy or made of my energy, it dissolves it. All this stuff I tell you, I don't expect anyone to believe it, but those people that I've gone into the heads, and there's a few thousand of them. Well, there's over 2,000 of them that are aware, and they know that what I say is real. It's easy for any of us to see something on the other side and learn it's a little different, or there's a better way for them to see it more clearly, or this really meant slightly something different than what they thought. It's not mistakes, it's learning. Okay? Remember the old adage about race car drivers? You want to show me a good one that's never wrecked, and I'll show you a total joke. I'll show you a man that's never raced before. They're not mistakes, they're not wrong. You were wrong. That's bull crap. You learned. You improved. You bettered yourself. Now, when you make the same mistake 2, 3, 4 times, it's time to just relax, look in the mirror and say, whoa, what's up? Figure it out and move forward from there. It's still a learning process. Also, I'm getting stronger and stronger. I'll never run or anything again. That degenerative joint disease that I've had pretty much all my life. I was born with it. Something going on. Some people looking anyway. It's nothing. They're out of body and they're friends. They're just kind of looking. Anyway, crap. Where was I? So as I get stronger and stronger, I can increase the amount of people that I can, the amount of people per consultation that I can do DNAICUCs to. It takes more than an hour. I can do 2 people in an hour without any problem. I can do one, as long as I'm feeling good, I can do 100 people at one time with no problem, and I can do it within about 60 seconds. So what? I need to teach you about yourself. I need to prove to you that you have spirit energy, and I help you feel it for yourself. I don't say go right here, a little more over there. Okay, yeah, that's it. Can you feel something? Well, there's something there. Feel it, it's there. You're dumb, you don't feel it. And then now feel it out here after I'm done. Yeah, you see, you feel it. No, you don't feel it. You're stupid. Okay, so you see, you got your money's worth. It's not like that. I help you feel it before we start. We don't start until you feel it or have an understanding. If you really can at that point, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway because you're going to feel it. Now, I'm very good at this. I've been doing this for many years. I've done it thousands of times. The next day and or the next week, month, you'll feel on and off things going on with your body that are stronger than when I went into you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to turn you into something that you've never been since you were created as soul. Remember, we've been the act of spirit going into bodies has been going on for over 2.8 quadrillion years. That's over 2,800 trillion years. And it was Lily and I that did the first over 100 million lives. And then animal essence came in, then the other forms of essence, and then the souls were created when shortly after the planet Gaia and her son, Roll, her spirit mate, Roll, the sun, for her planet were blown up. Then the 5 waves of souls came out. It's in the books. Anyway, so most everything is soul. When I take my source energy, not spirit, a piece of me, my spirit does not go in you. That's me. I keep that to myself. I've put a piece of myself into some stone before and sold it, but it's just people have a little piece of me hanging around. I'm still connected to it. And having said that, now I'm looking at different things and seeing a couple of things. It's not confusing. It's a little frustrating sometimes when you're all over the place. I don't mean confused. I mean you're literally all over the place seeing so many things at the same time. The source field is a part of what I am. I pulled it out of me in late May of 2013. Anyway, so when source, soul is a fragment, a certain set of frequencies within like you have, say you have human essence, it's like this big. Soul, you take a certain section of the frequencies and you create a being out of it. That's basically what happens. So soul is a smaller portion of the fullness of what essence is of that type. And then source is huge. Source has every form of spirit that's in existence, plus for me, I have about 48% of what I am is frequencies that I've never found at any physical or visual perception anywhere. I can't describe properly the amount of power that's involved in that. That doesn't mean when I crank you up, you start levitating and all this crazy, stupid stuff. No, you're in a body. but it makes you stronger. It changes your body. The thing is that when you were soul, and I crank you up, 20% of what I put in you adheres, it bonds with who you are. Soul is a part of source. I bond 20%, 25% sometimes of the energy I put into you bonds to you, and you're no longer soul. You're source soul. And that's the new you. After all this time you've been living, had anywhere from 100 million to a couple trillion lives. Now you're different. You're stronger. You have more understanding. Anyway, I didn't mean to make this a commercial about that. It's just important. That is the best thing I can do for all of you while you're out of body, while you're in a body, this life. While I'm still in this body here, having a life. When I come out, I'm not going to go into the bodies and start doing that. There's other people that can do it. Deanna, there's a large group of other people that aren't as strong as her, but there are some parts of Arae and Lily that are here that are very strong. But as far as the ones that came from Lily and I, Deanna's the strongest. Deanna and her spirit maiden, he's already out of body. But anyway, they can take care of you. I cranked them up, made them stronger. Now, I will go to them. When you're one of my family members, it's like children, but you're really not. If you get a bucket of water and you put in some river water and lake water, it mixes together, and then you get an empty cup and you pull the water out, well, you know, the cup was never pregnant, and it's just a part of you that you remove. But when you remove it, even though it has certain knowledge, like DNA knowledge, it's new. It has to develop its own personality. When I go after spirit on the other side and kill it, I can destroy the energy, but what I often do is just go in, and it's like cleaning it. I see these little black dots, and that's the personality traits within it, and I literally delete them until I see beautiful, clean energy, like clear water, and then I freeze it and store it. Anyway, so that's the best thing I can do for you. The next thing is the spheres. There's something else I want to tell you about you being cranked up where you don't pay, but that's when you're out of body. That's after you finish this life. And you're back home on the other side, and I have to be there already too. But anyway, the next best thing you can do are these spheres. The clusters, same thing. The cluster, you should have it pretty close to you, but a sphere, you know, that crystal dragonite star essonite sphere, I can put so much of my energy in it. And Deanna puts hers in there too. It's completely balanced source energy for male and female. There's no energy as strong as mine, never has been, never will be. And that's anywhere in creation, anywhere in existence, anywhere. There's no yay jay. It's just I was made like that, and by being beat up so many lives, that's what I became. A truck can do a whole lot more than a car can, but I don't know. Ferrari's a pretty nice car, you know. Sometimes I wish I was a Ferrari instead of a huge earth-moving dump truck. But, yeah, not really. I'm happy with who I am. But I understand the differences, and I want people to never take away from themselves who they are. Souls are so precious and so beautiful and so pure in so many ways. But when I crank you up and give you source spirit, and I'm 2%, less than 2%, lower frequencies or negativity. So that takes care of you, changes who you are and makes you a whole lot stronger. Now, when you get out of your body, oh, that's right, I didn't put it in video. It's in the fourth creation book I'm writing. I'm writing 3 books right now. But anyway, what I explained there, and I've said it before in video, that when I'm out of my body and then you're out of your body, I'm going to crank all of you up, giving you some source energy. Wait a minute, maybe I did say it in another video. I think I did. because there's 4 new original first beings coming out of 4 new, there's 4 more original first beings that came after the very first, which is where we came from. And when they come out, they're going to be very strong. They'll break off pieces of them, but they're going to be very strong. I want every one of you to be about as strong. I'll be there to take care of things anyway, take care of you, but it doesn't matter. Equality. Creation's about compassion, honor, and equality. It's about to be. Okay, so anyway, on this new channel, I got a lot of stuff to say, and I cannot say it on YouTube. And it's important for me to leave you this. If I have 1 subscriber, excuse me, I'll still keep putting out the videos, because when it really matters, I mean, it matters now to help you, however, to help everyone I can. But it matters when I'm out of this body and I start tearing apart parts of this planet, like China. All those other parts of China going back to it. China wants genocide. They're getting it. Oh, they're getting it. I'm going to destroy China and the people in it. And it's not just China. Your cartels and all these other trash. Just watch. You'll see for yourself. And someone gets upset, hears this, finds a way to get a hold of me and shoot me in the head. Ta-da! I'm home. They say that the most dangerous thing is someone who's not afraid to die. But in truth, the most dangerous thing is someone who wants to die. So, and I think I've proven that I really want to get there. So, that's how I died last life. Gandhiji. Anyway, there's a lot I want to tell you that you're going to see after I'm gone. It's going to come true. Why? I'm going to make it happen. If it doesn't happen beforehand, if the other side doesn't start doing it before I get out of the body, I'll take care of it when I get out of the body. The destruction of China belongs to me. That huge tidal wave that I'm creating between Japan and Taiwan is going to destroy. So I'm going to take these ships and throw them miles inland. Miles inland. They're going to sit there. And then the earth, I'm going to crack China up. It's going to I'm going to crack it open everywhere. Lands, earthquakes everywhere. The good people are going to go home very quietly, very easily, with no problem, very peacefully. All these other assholes are going to suffer. Anyway, I need to leave that there. I had no intention of making this such a long video, even though it's not long compared to my other ones, but I have a lot to say, and it's once I'm gone that you're going to understand that I'll be damned, that old man was not full of crap. How can I explain to you, how can I prove to you what I say and do every day? There's no way. Deanna knows, because she lives with me. The stuff attacks her. I have other friends that know. I have other people doing consults that know. That I've done consults with. So, and again, by the time we open back up, and it's going to be a little while, I'll be a lot stronger, because I don't know how long I've been home, a couple of weeks or something. I'm a lot stronger. And those of you that want to also enhance your your metaphysical abilities, there's 2 things for you to take. I'm going to put a picture of both of them at the end of the video. Actually, I'll put them at the front and the end so I can make sure you see them somewhere. It's N-acetyl L-tyrosine. It's very good for your brain. It's good for your whole body, but it really does well on the pineal, okay, and the rest of your brain, but it enhances the pineal a little bit more than it does everything else, but it's really good for you. And the other one is lecithin. The lecithin is all around good for your nervous system, but it's good for your whole brain and everything else. Okay. Well, that's everything I wanted to say. And again, I needed to pump out all that stuff about the DNAICUCs for a reason. So now that that's done, if I put out something I can put on YouTube, I will. But the rest is going on Odysee. The good stuff is going. The heavy stuff is going on Odysee. Now, they said it's probably going to take up to a week to load all my videos. So, and it's only 600 and something videos. But that's all there are on YouTube right now. So, and YouTube's been messing with some videos. So, that's all right. Anyway, folks, look, I don't expect you to understand this. I have a love for everything that exists. I was created to serve and protect. Everything matters to me, but as soon as it starts beating up on something else or trying to control it and abuse it, it means nothing. Sometimes people talk about, I don't have a pink aura, but it is one of the many parts of myself. But people who have a strong pink aura, a lot of people say that's a sissy color and everything. It's compassion. And then let me tell you something, that pink, that compassion allows that person to pull together all their frequencies into the darkest black you'll ever see to get something done, and then they release it back into compassion. Let me ask you something. Would you go up to the Rock and call him a pansy? Hope not. No matter what you are, your auras, your frequencies, you're awesome. You need to understand more about yourself. You don't have to, but all it's going to do is enhance your life. And again, if you're wanting to get one of these DNAICUCs, just go to the website and put it in. If you want a sphere, put in a request for a sphere. If you want a cluster, put it in there. Deanna and I are going to be selling a lot more star Essenite. After I'm gone, there's a few places that I have access to where there's a ton of star Essenite. We're just going to have it beamed down to Florida, as well as a lot of the stone that I have here. I have tons of stone here at the house. So, people, do me a favor. There's some really wonderful folks out there that send us, some booze and wine and stuff. Please don't do that anymore. I seldom drink, and when I do, I drink a good Cabernet Sauvignon. And, that's expensive. I have a taste for a decent wine, but that's expensive. I mean, take that money and buy yourself a nice glass of wine somewhere. I don't mean to sound rude or someone, I'm no better than nothing else. But it's like, I just received 2 bottles of whiskey. I don't drink whiskey anymore. I have some really, really, really good whiskey here at the house. I'll maybe have a couple shots a year. I have diabetes now too, so all these gifts I've been given. I just poured them down a sink. Someone thought I might give them away as a gift. No, not me, not that. And my other friend who, had written that part of that message that I showed part of, you have a lot of good stuff you're going to do. Thanks for, what you said, getting back a hold of me, but you have important stuff to do. You have a big job coming. And I apologize that I can't get out of here. I've tried like hell. All I want to do is fix everything. And here I sit watching everything suffer. I feel everything suffer. The source field is part of me. And I feel everything suffer. I see it. I have to block out all I can. Hell, in this disgusting body, I'm still eating meat. As little as possible. I want to be vegan-ish, but I can't be vegan. My body demands certain proteins. So anyway, I want you all to know how important you are. I want you to know how awesome you are. I want you to know about all the different abilities that are part of you. I want you to realize that you're incredibly strong spirit that's inside a physical mass called a body. And you're imprisoned when you're here. When I'm gone, I'm going to start changing the bodies too. I'm going to need about 4 months to start doing a lot of stuff after I'm gone. And then after that, I'll start changing the bodies to make it easier to get out. And then I also want to do what I can to enhance you. And when it's like couples, when I crank you up, when I do the DNAICUC on a couple and you have kids, it affects them. It changes them. It changes them right away. If you have children, if it sounds like a selling point, it's not. I want you to understand. When this body's finally dead and I'm free, you're going to stand everything. I'm going to turn this world upside down, but then from here I'm going through creation. I've been waiting 2.8 quadrillion Earth years to do this. From the very first life, Lily and I knew everything was going to be screwed up. Never thought it'd be as bad as what it is. So that's when things get big, and that's why it's important for me to leave as much information as I can. And there will be some people that I'm going to tell what I'm going to do right before I'm going to do it. There'll be a lot of people saying they're talking to me when they're not. But folks at the Spiritual Foundation will know. And the Essex Ramirez Anaya Foundation. And others. I mean, there's other places and people too. So, trust your feelings. Anyway, this is enough of my mouth. Folks, love you. I'm doing everything I can. I hope you have a kick-butt night. And you'll see when I finally can leave, I'm going to take care of things. I am your oldest brother, and I care more about you than my damn self. Seeing is believing. Physical world, physical proof. So, and I'm trying to get out of here, but I can't attack myself again. Folks, love you. See you soon.